Hey guys, how's it going? Mally here, and this will be Grand Empress. The last boss of the instance, the hard boss of the instance. This boss has mainly 3 phases, and as long as you stick to a principle of how to do this, it'll be fine. There's a lot of raid damage. We choose to 6 heal it in beta. Honestly, this is not really a DPS fight, so if you want to 6 heal it, 7 heal it, I think it'll be fine. So in the first phase, she does a stacking debuff on the tank. It's just taunting off at like 2-3 stacks, no problem. And she spawns these fields, as you see. And what we elect to do here is have one assigned person go into the field, as well as someone who gets chosen for the cry. Remember, this is called Cry of Terror. Remember, the people who are in the field cannot be healed, so you have to remember that.
Get it inside.
The ideal principle of this is the fields get exploded at different timings of each other. Now, back in the day of Method, what they did was actually having multiple people stand in one field, and then to cause it to explode quickly, and then they have time to recover to explode the other one. But what we did here is have the cry person go into the field and cast. What I would do maybe in my personal guild GDP is that we're gonna have the field person go in there, the Cry of Terror person go in there, and have 1 or 2 assigned people to blow up the first one quickly, just so it's less to worry about and less like unknown healing. Just always remember that you have to be spread in this phase. Stretch Screech, as you see on the timer there, is basically something that hits players around you, so you need to be spread through the whole fight, whole phase 1 for splash damage. Outside that, you're just healing the Cry of Terror person before they go in.
The Cry
of Terror will go into the thing, absorb the spells, and then come out. Every time you cast in there, it reduces the Dissonance field percentages, so it's really important to pick the Dread one and blow that up one fast, because that does splash damage around. And then pop the other one. We have I think 2 to 3 CDs each one. And here's phase 2. Phase 2 is on a timer. These wind blades spawn. You see how I pop shield wall right away. They're MD'd onto me. They're gripped, and it's big CDs on the off tank here. I feel like Warrior is one of the best tanks for this because of shield barrier. Shield barrier scales off of Vengeance, and I'm getting, as you can see right there in the middle of my screen, I'm getting 1 million shields. That is more than half, like almost more than half my HP in shields. But basically what we're going to do is, we stack these up, AoE them down. Ideally we leave 2 or 3 alive.
Wall up.
And they randomly fixate on people, so you just have to kite them out.
Away from diamond.
The more of these ads are together, the more they deal damage, okay? Outside that, you see how the range is stacked up on diamond. They all stack because these wind blades throw out something called sticky resin. Sticky resin are randomly targeted onto people. When there is 5 sticky resin together, they will form a hard resin. Okay, you see how we stop damaging on the wind blades right now because we need a second resin to bring the Reaver into. Because when the Reaver is brought into the resin,
keep that last wind blade away from square. Just crank skull.
We're keeping wind blades alive, so we keep getting resin. You see how Zell-like right there collected the resin on the ground to bring it. We have 3 resin right now. We want 5. And then we're out of this phase. We have this phase is on a timer, or
just keep that wind blade away.
This phase is on a timer, so it doesn't really matter what you do here as long as we get the resin and not kill the wind blades.
I'm good.
As you can see here.
Okay, everyone go find your spot for P1 now. Go find your spot for P1. Mally will take
There's the resin. We're gonna taunt the Reavers into the resin so they die by themselves. Here's one taunt.
Boss
There's a
starts on
second
Rocky
taunt.
here.
And as long as the wind blade dies, the last wind blade dies usually will trigger phase 1 again. Although there is also a timer as well, so it's not a rush, you just have to do it right. Here's phase 1 again. Phase 3 starts at 30%. So this is the same as earlier, field spawn. As you can see here, resin is stuck on me. There's no way to get out of it unless it's in the field. The field eats magical effects, basically. So the cry is going to the corrupted, and the cry person is casting in there. They're stepping out when they're low to get healed because you can't heal inside. Now I have an idea of where, like, it could be possible like a Disc Priest can go in there as well to help proc it, and the Disc Priest can heal the cry person as well as proc more of the field percentages down.
This is Wily, Leo, AGs, and Healthstone.
Here we are, the fields in the middle of my screen here. One's 14%. We're gonna use CDs.
Boss on Rocky.
Blow that up, use CDs. And then we'll blow up another one in 20%. Now the boss pushes at 30%. But here's another set of fields. So as we progress on this, ideally you push it before the second set of fields. But we didn't do it here, we just healed through a second set of fields. Another thing I think you can do here is have more people step onto the fields and blow them up, and then you push. Okay, so like, let's say a mage, some warlocks go in there and cast, blow one up, and then heal, and then blow another one up. Okay, but that's not the case we did here. We just kind of waited and chilled.
Don't push the boss yet.
And that's why we 6-healed this.
Where's Chip? You're not healable in
there. There's a lot of healing in this fight,
so
it's really important for people to.
Get that to the
it's really important for people to like save their mana throughout the phase.
LFX, Meph, Solus, and Healing Tide.
Anyway, there's another cry. Get into the power. Blow that field up. That person needs to step bounce when it's low. They're low.
That's, you can push boss now. This
that
is
SMT
and Steel
We got another field that blows up. As you see, phase timer.
Everyone
got 4 seconds, or else we get ads. So we have to push that boss
into
phase 3, and here's phase 3. Phase 3, we have the boss face the purple inside here, and the tanks are in front.
Run through the boss for this
you see these visions. Visions will pick 5 random targets. All they have to do is run out. When they expire, they fear. So when they're feared, you know, you guys need to be dispelled and healed. And then you see Heart of Fear there. There's a thing in the sky, and it targets a random person. And then it forms a beam. Whenever that beam hits that person, it hits for like 200-300k. It's not a big deal, but the off tank can interrupt the line basically, and take that damage instead. It's not a huge deal as long as they're healed. The biggest thing is Visions. Visions is the AoE fear. And here's Consuming Terror. It's just a frontal cone. All you need to do is get away from it. There's a reason that we stack to get rid of that, to dodge that quickly, as well as have space for Visions to run out. See Visions run out.
Stack back up.
And as you see on the boss timer, Calamity. So every cast of Calamity hits harder and harder.
Any tremor here on this vision?
That's a rage timer basically, so every time Calamity hits, the raid takes about half their health. The most important part about this phase is Visions. As long as Visions people run out, spread out not too far, so they can get dispelled. And I got MC'd here because the main tank died and my tank stacks got to 5, but it's all good. So as long as everyone burns Visions in that phase, honestly phase 3 is very free. Have fun with this boss, and hopefully you guys can kill it.
Which made her cast 100% slower, so